Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up?
How are you?
It's I'm doing good, man.
Yeah, feeling like shit,
Yeah.
actually. Hey, Ruby, how are you? Darn, I
What
forgot to always wait 5 minutes after the notification you are live to skip the music. It's never gonna happen. And in fact,
what a
I'm even gonna
beautiful
throw
woman
the
you
music.
are, Ruby. You are a beautiful brunette. I would say that if that's your real picture. You know.
I fucking doubt it. I fucking doubt it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we were talking
Yeah.
before we started the live stream. We were talking about the right to protect yourself and how far can you go. Hey, Mel's, how are you? Ruby, not tonight, Ruby. Please. Not tonight. With those seductive, sexy eyes. Wow.
Oh, you got oh, Mel's bells. Oh boy.
Of course, they're always here for you, Slingshot. These people, I'm telling you right now, Slingshot, these people love you. They
They
love you,
love
they love you, they love you. They can't get enough of you. And the women can't get enough of you.
Well, the women can hit me up if they want to, you know. They can stay at
Who,
my
who are you
place.
who were you having like a romance with last night? I think that was Sherry Jackson, right? We're having
Yeah,
a little bit of a
yeah.
romance with Sherry Jackson.
She's into me.
Yeah. Oh, my back, man. I'm putting Tiger Balm on my back lately.
I use I hate to say it, Ben Gay or Icy Hot.
All right, hold on. Hello?
Hello there.
Hello?
How
I
are
think
you?
that's
Who's
Cody.
this?
That's Cody. I think it is.
DJ Mike on the afternoon drive show from Light FM. Light FM. Light FM. Light FM. With DJ Mike. You're on the air. How you feeling today?
Terrible. My back hurts. I'm spreading Tiger Balm all over it.
Awesome. Now, here's why I'm calling you. Every week, we're giving away an all-expense paid vacation prize courtesy of Light FM. All you have to do is get one
Sounds like
question
a
right,
scam.
and you win. You have 5 seconds to answer each question, and it's easy.
Go.
So, are you ready to play?
Yes.
First question, what is the atomic weight of thorium?
5.
Oh, too bad, but it's okay, it's okay. Shake it off. You have 2 chances left. Okay, second question, multiple choice. Who won the War of 1821? Was it England, France, or Germany?
The United States.
Good question. There was no War of 1821. Hello?
Yeah, what's
Hey,
up?
Larry, did we lose the caller?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
It's okay, I'm kidding. Last chance and last question. You ready?
Go for it.
Spell the word dog.
DAWG. Hello?
Seriously, you really think I'm going to give away a prize pack for spelling dog? How stupid are you?
Boy,
What a scam.
I told you
no,
so.
it's okay. Just for playing, I got a consolation prize for you. Just hold on the line for a moment. You've just been pranked.
Again? Damn it. Again, with this prank dial bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, Irishman, what's up? How are you?
How you doing? You know, when it comes to the right of self-defense, I will tell you this: it is a natural right. I think it's a God-given right that you have a right to defend yourself when your life is threatened, or when the life of your
Animals
loved
do it all the time.
Yeah.
And we're animals, right? According to
No, not the Christian. As a Christian, I do not believe in that.
Yeah, but according to most people, hey, listen, we're all animals, right?
Yeah,
So
that's what evolution.
why shouldn't we be able to rape, murder, fucking do all this shit that the animals do? We're animals, right?
We're not. We're not beasts.
You know, the reason why I wanted to bring this up was because there are a lot of people out there, who are pickers and choosers, and I've been talking about this for a while. And again, I want to point out the Kyle Rittenhouse saga that's going on, and point out that I truly, truly believe, Slingshot, that
Yeah.
if Kyle Rittenhouse's name was Tyrese Rittenhouse, or maybe Kyle Mohammed Akbar,
Yeah.
we wouldn't be hearing about this. This wouldn't
Yeah.
be an issue.
Yes, I would agree. I'm going to tell my own story about the right of self-defense. This is a very personal story to me because this was a part of my childhood. I've told you before that I've experienced horrors as a child. No, man?
Yes.
And great joy as well.
Mhm.
I was very young, about 4 years old. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's still ingrained in my memory. I found out later the details of this situation, but the thing is that my father, this big dude, about my size, and build, biker-looking dude, looked like Bluto from Popeye, from my perspective. You know what I mean?
Right.
When you're like a 4-year-old, he comes in the house, and my dad puts up one hell of a fight. He didn't come out. He didn't leave in one piece. But my dad, this guy overpowered him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry. Hold on.
Hospital. You know what I mean?
Hold on for 1 second. Hello.
Hey, this is Emily. We matched on Tinder.
Oh, hey, Emily. What's up? How are you?
How are you?
Good. What's up?
Maybe you don't remember me.
No, I remember you, Kimberly. I don't want to talk to you. I told you I have a girlfriend, Kimberly.
Yeah.
That's what I told you. I said,
Tell her about me. Tell her about me.
no, there's this gentleman, Slingshot Warrior, down in Maryland. He's looking for a good time.
Sorry. I'm going to be a little direct here if I could.
Mhm.
I just broke up with my boyfriend. I could really use a drink with someone tonight.
Slingshot, are you available?
I'll be available. I'll basically plug her hole.
Are you free tonight?
What? Oh,
Breakdown.com.
fucking cocksucker. Go ahead. Sorry. So what happened? So this guy enters the house.
And there's a struggle. And you understand, I'm a 4-year-old at the
Oh,
time.
God.
My brother's a 3-year-old.
This guy did this. This guy attacked your father in front of his kids.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wow, what a scumbag.
And my brother's
Oh,
religious Nort.
wait, hold on. I think I know this. Hello?
Yeah.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
And the guy comes in, and my youngest brother at the time was just a baby. And the guy busts down the door and basically disturbs my brother's cradle, you could say. You know what I mean?
Really? Like pushed it?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Thank
this?
God my brother wasn't hurt.
Hello?
Just let it go, man.
Yeah, let me put the phone on Do Not Disturb. Do not disturb. Go ahead. So this guy comes in the house. He flips over your
He doesn't
brother's
flip it
cradle.
over, but it was on wheels, and it pushed it back with my with the infant brother in it.
Wow, what a dirt bag. So wait, what did this guy do? He just comes in.
He comes
and he
in
starts
and
to
he
fight, or
starts fighting with my dad. He's a big dude. He's about our size. You know what I mean? This guy, yeah, he's about our size, and our build. From my perspective, he looked like Bluto from Popeye. You know what I mean? Because I was young at the time. He had a big old black beard, and I found out the details later of how this went down. You know what I mean? And he was a pretty mean fella. Biker dude, biker. And basically, my dad put up one hell of a fight, but my dad he was older at the time. And my dad had a lot of medical problems, you know? He had a crooked neck.
This guy beat up a disabled man in front of his kids?
Kind of like that, yeah.
Fuck, man. What a douche.
The thing
I
is,
hope this guy's dead.
oh, he is. He met it. Here's the deal, and this is a local story, so you're going to get some.
You know what? Maybe. Let's talk about this in private before you give out any
No.
information.
It happened a long time ago. You know what I mean? Long time ago.
Okay.
I was a child, you know, so it's not like I can tell you what happened to this dude. Okay. And basically what happened is my father was beaten with an inch of his life. Now the guy was beaten pretty hard himself. My dad put up one hell of a fight.
Right.
He was trying to protect his children. So he got some inner strength that you wouldn't believe.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You know?
That's like a fight for your life, technically. I mean, you're fighting for your kids.
Exactly. And I watched my father. I remember this. My father saying, "Bye, son," while he was
Oh my God.
while he was being taken out in the gurney. You know?
Oh my God. Who called the cops?
I don't know. I don't remember that, but I do remember the ambulance that he was taken out in the ambulance. And
Oh my God. So what else happened?
Well, the guy got busted for this. He supposedly hung himself in his jail cell, but my father was friends with a deputy sheriff at the time. I guess
Nice.
when the deputy sheriff saw the kind of state that my father was in, because my dad survived this attack, by the way.
Mhm.
That's tough. You know what I mean?
Oh
He
yeah,
survived this
absolutely.
attack.
Absolutely.
And he got us. He got us. You know, he got full custody of us in the long run. But a lot of bad things happened to me in between that time. That's another story. You know what I mean?
So who was this guy? What was the deal?
His name was Danny Jackson. He's dead.
Danny Jackson, you scumbag. May you rest in piss, Danny Jackson, for doing that. You dirtbag.
Yeah.
Dirtbag piece of shit.
But it let me know from early on that bad things can happen to you out of the blue. See, I'm not one of those Americans think this can never happen to me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like every fucking liberal. Every liberal.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna happen again. It's not gonna happen again, I swear.
Yeah, it's like and
If you're just nice to people. Remember those two social justice warrior fucking losers that decided to take a bike ride around Afghanistan?
yeah. They're dead. But
All
the
right, go
point
ahead.
here is that that this whole thing was a terrible thing to happen. I could tell the whole story about how it happened. It would all started over a lie and two women that plotted.
An accusation, probably.
Oh yeah, a false one to be exact. Okay.
Yeah, it was two Jezebels that fucking started this, right?
This was a plot, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. See, my father's character was very moral. He would never flirt with another woman. He would never do that. That was not his way. So what happened is that my mom and her girlfriend, her friend, you know, they had a problem. They wanted their men out of the picture.
What?
My mom wanted my father dead. And
Oh my God,
this woman wanted her man, Danny Jackson, in prison because as long as he's around, she wanted to sleep around and other men wouldn't come around if Danny Jackson was guarding the door. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
And
So women are truly fucking evil and deceptive.
I know.
Damn.
And so what happens? They come up with this plot, and the guy was lied to, you know, and told, well, my father flirted with said girlfriend. You know what I mean? Didn't happen. So, and that's what led to that unfortunate event that happened in my life. And it gets worse. It gets worse from there. I mean, So
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'll be right back. Tell your story. I'll be right back. I just gotta let the dogs in. All right,
Okay.
I'll be right back. Let me see if I can full screen you.
Okie dokie.
Do this. Oh, there you go. All right.
But like I said, from an early age, I learned the importance of self-defense, and the importance of basically having the ability and the means to defend yourself in your own home. Because you never know when some psychopath is going to come into your house and try to kill you. You don't know. All it takes is one angry guy to wreck your life. That's all it takes.
Your cookie monsters. Your baby cookie boys. Cookie boys.
I forgave my mother, Ruby. She has COPD, and I don't think she has too many years left. But my father got full custody of me when we were kids. But my mother, for the longest time, I had held a grudge against her. But God showed me to forgive her. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's crazy, man. So, did they end up going to jail for this? I'm sorry I walked out.
Well, it was never discovered, the plot, but my father told me about it, and my father's an
Oh
honest
my
man,
God.
and
Dude, that's wild, man.
it
I'm
made
sorry.
her.
I'm sorry you ever saw that. I'm sorry you ever went through that. Now,
Yeah.
just for the record, this guy Danny Jackson, he wasn't black, right?
No, he was a white biker-looking dude with a long beard, darker hair than yours. He kind of looked like Bluto from Popeye the Sailor Man. You know what I mean?
Right, like me.
Yeah. No. He had a very black beard. He was black hair.
Oh.
Um,
So Ruby's asking, how was your relationship with your mother?
Rocky, to say the least. My mother was not the nicest woman growing up. Let's just say I forgave my mother because God showed me in a dream to forgive my mother. I was holding a grudge against her for the longest time, you know. So, but God showed me to basically forgive her, and she's dying now. So, I mean, I just realized she's just crazy. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. But for the longest time, my relationship with my mother was very rocky because I didn't grow up with June Cleaver. I can tell you that. I grew up with a woman holding a meat cleaver. Okay. She's schizo, and when her younger years, she was very violent and drinking and stuff like that.
Right. So basically, your father took custody of you guys, raised you guys, right?
Yeah.
And your mother wasn't in the picture.
She was. My dad let her back in from time to time, and it all went to shit every time he did. My dad was very soft-hearted on my mother, you know.
So
And
she was cheating on your father, probably doing all this like bad
yeah,
shit to your father and abusing
yeah,
him too.
yeah, she was crazy, and
She was
my,
using him probably or something.
well, she left my father. They divorced when I was really young, so they weren't together. My dad was a good dad, though. He was a tough dad, but he was a fair dad. He was a good dad, and
Ruby says, "Sorry if I missed a bit, but did your mother actually try to kill your father? Question mark. Or
yes,
was it more of a thought out of anger?"
no, I think this was a plot between those two women. Yeah, she tried to kill my father.
Now, because this happened, right? It was a very traumatic experience, right?
Yes. Not the first traumatic. It's my first one, but it wasn't my last traumatic childhood experience.
No, answer this truthfully, not because you feel like it, but
Yeah.
what's the right thing when it comes to this? the child, you've obviously lived with this your whole life.
Yeah.
You never forgot about this. This traumatized you. This traumatized everybody.
It haunts my
Would
dreams.
would it have made it better if your father had pulled out a gun and shot Danny Jackson on the
Exactly.
spot?
And this is the reason why it's important to have weapons in your home available and ready. If my dad just pulled out a knife, he would have stood a better chance against Danny Jackson. Pulled out a baseball bat, a gun, whatever.
Now,
You know?
did this guy was this guy twice the size of your father, 3 times the size of your father?
Twice the size.
Yeah.
More brawny. It's kind of like Popeye going up against Bluto. You know.
Yeah.
It was kind of like
Street Life going up against me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wow, that's a crazy story, man. So I got to be honest with you. You know, I really wish that never happened. I really wish that never happened. I wish that your father had a better chance of defending himself against this man who's 2 times the size of him. 2 times the size.
Yeah.
And he came into a house where you can say that nothing happened, but he basically almost killed all of you. He could have killed all of you.
Yes.
You're very lucky that he didn't.
Yeah.
And people don't realize this. A guy like Danny Jackson, who lives around the corner from you, can flip at any moment. Some girl could tell him that you're cheating. You're trying to bang his girlfriend. He'll come over and kick your ass. Maybe kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about how stupid that is. Think about how dumb that is. People are willing to go to jail for that. You realize that?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
It's insane. But in the end, he got his because he pissed off the local law enforcement when he did that.
Right. Rest in piss, Danny Jackson. You piece of shit.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So my question to you is, if your father had pulled out a gun and shot Danny Jackson in front of you, how do you think your life would have turned out?
It would have been probably less traumatizing. Didn't see the
Really?
brute hand-to-hand fight struggle that my father went through. I don't know. You know?
Now, because people are going to say, well, just because this guy did this, he shouldn't have been shot. Let me ask you a question. When do you think people forfeit their right to live? What do they have to
threaten
do?
a man's children. The minute you come into a man's home and threaten his children. The minute you try to beat up a man right in front of his children.
Well, what happens if this happened outside, like in public, where a guy comes and tries to hurt?
I would say, yeah, you forfeit your life when you try to attack people. I'm a believer in self-defense. I'm a believer in the right of self-defense. I've learned the hard way that bad people are out there and they want to hurt you. And if you're not ready, if you're not prepared, if you're not ready mentally and physically, they will hurt you,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It happens every day. But it doesn't happen every day.
Yeah.
You know what doesn't happen every day?
Why?
Riots.
Exactly.
In this country. Riots. Where cops absolutely do nothing except sit by and watch while these riots happen. And then everyone's wondering how come some 17-year-old fucking EMT had to shoot some fucking guy in the fucking chest, the face, and fucking take off some guy's arm.
Yeah.
Come on.
Exactly. The point is that these things happen, and I've been affected by these things in my life.
Mm-hmm. You have PTSD from this, probably. I'm assuming.
Slightly, yeah, and other things.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you a question: if you had a gun and your father was being attacked, what would you have done?
Danny Jackson's brains would have been blown, would have been decorated all across the walls.
Yeah, you would have definitely used the gun on this Brian Johnson guy. What wasn't it, Danny Johnson?
Danny Jackson.
Danny Jackson, scumbag.
Exactly.
Because I always thought, as a gun owner, hey, you know what? I have to be fair in everything, right? My life is very important. And when it comes down to that, my life is more important than any law or any, whatever. When someone's trying to kill you, I'm assuming that you're not thinking about anyone else. You're thinking about getting away from this person or stopping this person from attacking you.
Exactly.
So my question to you is like, where does this end? Like, how do you not justify someone protecting themselves? And
Exactly.
I'm talking about what's going on with Kyle Rittenhouse and these people
Yeah,
demanding that this kid be locked up.
it's crazy. It's crazy. And
Trayvon Martin was just defending himself. Remember that? And he got shot. Now,
yeah,
if Trayvon
right.
Martin had the gun, maybe Trayvon Martin wouldn't be dead, right? I mean, so guys, come on. And if it was the other way
Thank you,
around, no
Carolyn.
one would be screaming about it. Nobody.
I want to say thank you, Carolyn. But yeah, the point is here is that there are bad people out there who will hurt you, and and the thing is here is that society's falling apart, and this is why I dovetail this with what women want these elite men who have a lot of money, but they're not going to be able to protect them in during a collapse
Oh
scenario.
no, they'll throw them right under the bus. They're not there to save
Exactly.
women.
And
They're
who do
men
you
with a
think
lot of money are there to fuck women. That's what they're
yeah,
there for. They're not there for. They're not there to save women. All right, trust
They're
me.
not going to protect you. They're not going to protect you. And during a collapse scenario, you're going to lose all the power you got. When there's no law and government, it gets rather primal, and it's like Stone Age kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everything goes tribal at that point. Everything goes back to.
Now, does a woman have a right to protect herself against a man in this
Of course she
situation,
does.
or should the
Of
woman
course she
just
does. Of course
But
she has a
why?
right to
But
protect
why?
herself.
Why should a woman be able to protect herself in a scenario like this, where she's being attacked by a child predator at the age of 17? By the way, imagine if this was a female. This
Yeah.
is another thing I think about. Imagine if it came out in the news that a 17-year-old girl protected herself, let's say with a fucking full auto machine gun, right? Or fire or whatever. She protected herself
Yeah.
against a fucking convicted child predator. Rapist, by the way. Child
Uh,
rapist.
Ruby, I've learned to forgive my mother. I do not have anything against women. Matter of fact, I love women, but I'm trying to tell you the problem is that most women do not and this is criticism. It's not anything directed where, hey, do not mistake criticism for anything for basically any biases or hate. What I'm telling you is this, okay? Most women do not have a linear sense of time, okay? And they don't think in the linear point of view, like
They're
what
retarded.
no, I'm not saying they're all retarded. I'm saying, but most women are only looking towards what's good for them today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're never thinking about the decisions they make today will affect their future tomorrow.
Right.
And they never look down and they never look to what the future could hold in the future. And they never look towards what society is going to be in the future. And
like black people.
yeah, and it's like you're only looking at today, and you see that you have it really good right now. But I'm telling you, you're not going to have it good for long. It'll only take a few
Like
decades.
Hasidic Jews.
Yeah, you're not going to have it good for long. And what I'm trying to tell you is basically, ladies, and I'm just as warning you, ladies, it's a prophetic warnings that bad things are coming down the pipe. You have to change your attitude. You got to stop chasing after Chads and Tyrones because they're not going to be able to protect you when the collapse comes. You're going to have a man that knows how to survive, knows how to do things, knows how to basically keep you alive during a collapse scenario. Because when the lights go out, when there's no more, when basically there's no protection out there, when there's roving gangs, you're going to need a man, okay? And if you don't have one right now that can do those things, you're going to be in trouble.
Right. Big time. Yeah. Big time trouble.
So it's not. So Ruby, you have to understand. I say this out of love. You know what I mean? It's not what you want to hear. It's what you need to hear. Bad things are coming.
Well said. Well said out on the wire. Yes, your dream dude smells bells. Those are your dream men, Chad and Tyrone.
Chad and Tyrone won't protect you, okay? And they're certainly not going to basically feed you when the collapse happens, you know?
Like Bergs. Bergs ain't gonna take care of nobody. Bergs, I'm telling you right now, Bergs came on live stream today, and he goes, "I'm a narcissist." He goes, "I don't give a flying fuck about you." He goes, "If you jumped off a bridge today, I wouldn't give a shit."
Well, Chad and Tyrone is basically like a slang term, okay? Tyrone is like this alpha black dude, and Chad is like an alpha white dude. And these not exactly alpha, but these are the guys. These are basically cads, and these are the guys you want to sleep with, the guys you're most attracted to. You know, the most attractive men that you like, the men that have all these options. Okay, so Chad and Tyrone is just like it's a slang term. It just means the guys you want to sleep. I'm just saying things that you want. So basically, I'm giving you two types of men that most women find attractive, but these men are never going to be like a good. I mean, right now, when you have a society where it's very centralized and everything's going good, and there's but there is economic rumblings coming down the pike. The economy's tanking. Once the central authority is basically not able to do anything anymore, the collapse will come. And I say in 10 years' time, there's going to be a major collapse in America, economic collapse.
Interesting.
And the dollar will collapse. The entire American empire is going to collapse.
So do you think if this happens, you'll finally get lucky?
I
Score
think
someone?
a lot of men will. I think a lot of men
Hey,
will.
man, they're going to be knocking down your door. They're going to be saying, "Oh, my God, now is the time. Now is the time that we get together with Slingshot Warrior."
But the point is that a lot of bad things are coming down the pike.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be good. I mean, but
Carolyn B., Spiritual Warrior, knows this. She's a clairvoyant. She fucked Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost. I'm sorry out on the wire.
But when I say these things, I'm warning you, ladies, of what's to come. And I know you ladies like to live for today, just for today. But you're not looking at the future, and you're not looking at where the society's headed.
Yes, that's right, Jerry Vollmer. Excellent observation, Jerry Vollmer. You are right again. Oh, this guy Jerry Vollmer, dude, he's always right. He's always fucking right, this guy.
But yeah, so true. I'm glad.
Unbelievable.
I'm glad you predicted this, Carolyn, because it's closer than you think. 10 years time, I see. Number one, we're going to see something similar to communism come down on us, when like a lot of roundups and shit like that in the cities. The rural areas will be pretty good. Will be less affected. Cities will be most affected. Other things might happen during that time, but when the collapse happens, when the whole system is no longer able to project its power onto the rest of the country, this is when things are going to get interesting.
Yeah.
And
so do you think Bergs will get a job between now and the collapse?
I don't know. I don't know what people are going to do individually, but I do know this. I do know it's going to be bad. And ladies, you're always holding out for Chad. Chad's not going to save you in this situation. I hate to break it to you. There's Tyrone. They're not going to save
this Tyrone. You ladies are on your own.
And bad things will happen to these so-called independent women, in my opinion, and it's not going to be good. I mean, and because a lot of you lack a man, because you held out because most of you aren't married, most of you don't have a man, most of you are single mothers. Well, in a situation like this, when there's no law and government, you're in bad situation. You're in bad shape. Because and a lot of you will come scrambling for available men, to protect you and to feed you, and it's not going to be good.
Well, Slingshot, let me ask you a question. What do you think's going to happen to a guy like Anderson if there's a collapse like this? Hello?
Well, I don't know. The guy is a narcissist. I don't know how it's going to work. Might maybe get an offline cult started. No, man. Yeah.
Jerry Slingshot Warrior is not a firearms owner. He's not a firearms owner. He's a supporter of the Second Amendment, but not
I'm an archer.
not a firearms owner. Yeah, he's an archer, right? He's in the bow and arrow community. The comedian says, "Well, get a job as a fluffer." You know what a fluffer is?
Yeah. What?
Shannon Tyrone's future looks bleak then. Yeah.
It does look bleak. Yeah.
Noodles, you should seriously consider quit smoking now before any collapse. It would be a bad time to go cold turkey during the... No, I'm going to tell you something right now. It's the best time. It's going to make me more furious and more, I guess, dare taking. I would become a daredevil.
You're
Absolute
like that
daredevil.
redhead in The Walking Dead, in my opinion. You're like that redhead military guy in The Walking Dead.
Right. Great point, the comedian. They can become fluffers.
Well, I think a lot of them, once there's no law and order, right? What will happen, and I suspect this is going to happen to a lot of these independent women, they'll get kidnapped and sold off, and I don't.
Sex slaves, technically, sex slaves. Yeah, pussy, dude. I told you, pussy is worth a lot of money around the world. You make a lot of money selling that pussy. I'm telling you. Look at fucking Bezos' ex-wife. Well, she sold that pussy all the time to him.
That's a resource.
Now she's the richest cunt in the world.
Let's be honest. Women are a resource to any man. They are a commodity, and what you're going to see is, if you think human trafficking is bad now, wait until you see open markets. You know what I mean?
Right.
During collapse.
Right. And I'm going to be honest with you. I will buy, at least if I have the money, which I plan on having the money, because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to every fucking pharmacy around here and get all the prescription medication, the diapers, whatever I can get. And I'm telling you right now, you know who's going to be the most desperate? People with illnesses, people with loved ones who have illnesses, people who have children, and people who have sick children. Children.
These are
telling you right now, and they'll do anything. They'll do anything. Trust me.
And a good example of what will happen during a major collapse of America, you go no further than Detroit, okay? And in Detroit, the whole system has collapsed over there. You know what I mean? The whole city has collapsed. The city government's collapsed. Everything has collapsed in Detroit. It's like Mad Max City. You know what I mean? And guess what happens in Detroit that I've been hearing stories about?
What's that?
I hear stories about women who can't afford. There used to be single mothers living off, child support. Now there's no more child support in Detroit. So what they do is that if they have a teenage daughter, they will either pimp them out, or they will basically sell them to a 20-year-old man for a good price.
Where is this happening?
Detroit.
Oh, let's go.
So this is not.
You know what I mean? I mean, at this point. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Let's read Jerry Vollmer's. Jerry Vollmer says, Noodles 19 survival. Would Slingshot recommend stocking up on canned chicken and canned peaches?
Yeah. Canned chicken is good. Corned beef. What do I think about women don't have any children? The number one, those women, the cat ladies, are the young women. Particularly the young women are going to be the most vulnerable to being either. Now, a lot of these women will sell themselves to a man in order to survive. They will basically jump on the bandwagon. They will sell themselves to a man. Please take me. Please take me. These young women will go, please take me. Oh, yeah. I'll do anything you want. I'll do anything you want. I need protection.
I
need a man. That's what they're going to do. And
so the comedian says Snatch is is a great money making product. You
Yeah.
got it,
Yeah,
you sell it, and you got it. You still got it. Right. Exactly.
Another thing, what could be a possibility is that these old women who have no children, well, they're just going to starve to death, and that's what's going to happen because they're not valuable.
Right.
The young women with no children, they'll get snatched up.
You know, during the times of just Indians and Indians before there were cowboys here, you know what the Indians did, right? They would sell the females all the time, and they would also sell the boys too, because hey, there was a lot of child rape going on when there was just Indians and Indians. I'm telling you right now, which no one ever brings up. No one ever brings up. There are a bunch of pedophiles on fucking horseback with fucking feathers sticking out of their head. And Christopher Columbus was the bad guy. Come on.
Oh boy, they got my address.
Oh, sorry. You know what you gotta do, dude? Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
Yeah, well, they're asking questions, okay?
Okay.
But well, they want to ask what any updates on Donald Krause. Well, Donald Krause recently, you know that video footage that my good friend Noodles here showed about me, and I think this
Well,
is
let's play it. Let's play it.
Have to turn to your best friend from Kansas.
Oh, this is the master. You talk the master of the crazy ones.
Master of the
master of the archery.
The Frankenstein of archery. The Godzilla of archery.
I don't know. How it started with me. We got friends on Facebook, and then he liked everything, and he bought the book, The Archer, and he got in contact with Carol Cottone, the author of the book, and she's of course a nice person. So when you write to her, she always answers nicely. And some people might get this wrong and think she's interested. So we were just, always talking, and he said, oh, come to Kansas. I see you have a lot of business. Come to me, and then I'll work on my range. Then I have business, blah, blah, blah. And we had these few challenges, who shoots faster, and stuff like this. And then all of a sudden, I guess he realized that Carol is not interested in him. And then, I don't know, of course, love turns into hate instantly.
Not the girl.
And she was then the bad woman. And of course, I am only whatever, because I don't know how someone can get to these thoughts. And then he made this live book burning on Facebook. And it's fine. I simply blocked him and fine. And then, of course, he always makes new YouTube accounts and commented on my sometimes that I'm a cheater and a fraud, and last time we posted that I'm a pedophile and a whatever predator, and
because of the book you're like Salman Rushdie, satanic poems or something.
No, it's interesting. I mean, that's okay, but now, and you said you are still friend with him and fine, and others said
no, he shot at my
with him, and now he shot at your photo. I think you're not so much friends anymore, but when you hear then what he does now to this slingshot warrior channel guy, he made up some stuff against him, like he blamed already Jeff Osipy that he's not an archer, and even Mac he doesn't have any idea of martial archery because the only martial archer is Bo Krause.
And Lars Anderson. These are the two.
As long as.
So again, this is what's going on with Bo. Bo is now striking channels, right? He
didn't strike the channel. He struck down this particular video, particularly the stream footage. The video's been taken down.
Well, the guy ruined his own reputation. I'm sorry. I mean, what do you? The guy. All right. First of all, I want to point this out. All right. This guy didn't have like a comedy channel or like a trolling channel or doing anything like we're doing over here. All right. This guy had an archery channel, right?
Yes.
It was pretty serious. Yeah. It was pretty serious, and people with bigger channels were involved with this guy.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, this isn't me doing it. I mean, if I did it, like people would probably say, "Well, who the fuck is that?" This was someone that was in a community that was a pretty big deal. So again, he did it to himself, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't. I had a friend. I had a friend on YouTube. His name was Craig Harmon, right? And this motherfucker used to put video after video out about me. And as soon as I would do something like that back, he would call me up. I'm gonna fucking kill you, fucking. He would strike it, fucking do whatever he could. Real big fucking baby, real big baby, dude. Now he's no longer here either. He ran away too.
Yeah, Bo is still around. He probably put his.
Yeah, but they shut down their channels, or they make them private their channels, or something, like a bunch of fucking wimps, But
yeah,
whatever, man. What are you gonna do?
Nothing much I can do. I mean, Bo Kraus has dug his own grave. I mean, it's Bo's anger and his short temper and his inability to basically take jokes or take criticisms that destroyed him.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I mean, I've seen some pretty low, pathetic shit, And here's the thing: Bo Kraus knows full well what Slingshot Warrior's disability is. There's no doubt about it. He knows. Yeah. All right. He knows what's going on, and he did that.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, does this guy have any kids? Does he have
daughter.
Does he have any family members that might have to be dealing with the same thing you are? I mean, this is ridiculous, man.
A daughter. But daughter never talks to him anymore. Daughter doesn't even talk to him. You know what I mean? None of his family talks to him. He has a brother that never talks to him.
That's unfortunate.
Apparently, he's burned bridges with everybody. He's one of those type of individuals that burns bridges.
Maybe there's something wrong with him, dude. I told you this before. About people who carry, or people. All right, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. All right, but this is the truth. All right, if you see someone buying a black powder revolver or fucking pistol, whatever, right, and they're keeping it in the glove box of their car, I guarantee you that person is a fucking felon. I guarantee it. I would put money on it.
So if I buy, let's say, a black powder revolver, would you say the same thing about me?
If you were putting it in your car, yeah, I would.
I don't have a car, so.
If you were carrying it for protection, yes, 100%. Because here's the thing: you can buy a black powder revolver for like $300 a kit or whatever.
Yeah.
Put the fucking thing together, do whatever, make it look cool, whatever, right? But you're going to tell me you're going to carry around a black powder revolver for protection when you can go out and buy a piece of shit fucking, used Glock for like $300?
Okay.
Listen, man, I was in the gun industry for, I guess, 6-7 years. Right?
There are other reasons, because I have a mental. I have.
Don't talk like that. Don't talk.
I have Asperger's. That's
all right. Well, listen. Here's the thing. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, as much as I love that law about having, it doesn't exist in New Jersey, but how black powder is not considered firearms or whatever. Dude, it's a fucking firearm. It's a fucking cannon.
Yeah.
It's a fucking cannon, and these guys are walking around with these fucking things.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, I prefer the less than lethal launchers myself, but the ones that shoot the pepper balls.
Well, do you think felons should be walking around with tasers or mace?
I don't think it really matters.
Listen, we're not accusing anyone of anything, but I'm just saying in my experience.
But here's the deal. In my experience, okay, criminals are going to get weapons regardless. I mean, they don't buy them in stores. There's always an array of ways around these laws.
All right, but we're talking about someone who's in the middle. Someone who was a convicted felon, doesn't want to get any more trouble, but they want to defend themselves, so they go out and buy a black powder revolver or a black powder pistol or whatever. Because that happens. I know what happens.
Yeah, we do know that. I've seen that. Now,
so my question to you is, what should they be able to purchase to defend themselves? Or did they forfeit their right to protect their own lives?
I would say if they reform themselves, They have a right. Everyone has a right to protect their lives. You know what I mean? My idea here's my idea. You know what costs the taxpayers so much money in prisons? You know what I mean? In my opinion, having guards around all the freaking time. Why would you need that? Why don't you just put them in a like specially contained prison where the you can't stop weapons in prison as well. People find ways. How you doing, Long Bowman? That's my good friend Cody.
Hey, Cody, how are you? Yeah, so, but my question is, like, if you commit a felony, right, and you get out, and now you want to participate in the community or being part of society again, did you forfeit your right to protect yourself because you're now a felon? I mean, this is. I think that everything has to. I agree with the jailing system and all this criminal processing be revamped somehow. Because I'm telling you something right now, dude. The one thing that I hate and does not make sense to me.
Yeah.
You're a violent guy, right? I'm not saying you are, but let's say you're a violent guy, and let's say you've committed a crime where you actually planned it out and whatever. I'm going to put you in a facility with hundreds of other guys just like you, and you guys are all going to conspire for years and years and years. In that dude, that's what's going on there.
This is why I'm an advocate of the death penalty. You know what stopped crime in the Middle Ages? The reason why there's less criminality amongst whites compared to other groups. You want to know why? No, man. Because during the Middle Ages, and this was hundreds of years, early and late Middle Ages, they literally executed. Now, hear me out.
Yeah.
They executed people for any crime, big or small.
Yeah, but they do that. They do that in other countries.
Do you know what that did? No, man. That basically took a lot of criminal underclass out of the gene pool. And that's the reason why there's less criminality in the European gene pool, you know?
Yeah, but that's not true because if you think about it, some of the largest organized crime in the world comes from Europeans.
That's true. But the point is that, yeah, it's more directed and organized and more intelligent. But here's the deal. They don't have we don't have, unlike other groups, we don't have a large criminal underclass with a low trust kind of thing. The reason why we're such a high trust, the reason why Europeans have become a high trust society is because a lot of our criminal underclasses were executed during the Middle Ages. We executed all our criminal underclasses, the ones.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of like what the Taliban is doing right now, or ISIS, or whatever? It seems like they execute people for just walking. You know, like I saw a bunch of people getting pulled out underneath a bridge in Afghanistan. Did you know that? Did you know that in Afghanistan they have a big methamphetamine problem there now?
Oh boy. Yeah.
And think about it. It's the place of it's the home of heroin. Yeah. And they have a meth problem there. This is what's crazy. And it took off during the war. People became meth addicts during this war.
Yeah.
And now that the Taliban's back in power, they're pulling people out from underneath bridges and just fucking shooting them.
Well, and that's
they're getting rid of them.
That's pretty much what in Europe what was done. There was no drug addicts back then, but there was. But if you got caught stealing, you were hung. If you got caught doing any crime, you were hung. You know, that's a. Well, I don't know. You have to look in your history, Irishman.
I don't know if I agree with that.
It was a common thing.
I don't know if I agree with that because I see that happening in a lot of other countries. And I mean, hey, listen, maybe we haven't seen it yet, but like in Africa, they'll cut your fucking hands off. Dude,
that is true.
They're crazy over there. They'll cut tongues out. They'll fuck you up. They'll cut both your hands off so you can't wipe your ass. Just to fuck with you.
Well,
I don't see that. I don't see that being.
With you, we weren't that extreme. We weren't cutting hands off or doing things like that. We just hung.
But we were putting people in like ovens and like cooking them alive.
No. what we did during the Middle Ages, basically, you were taken to the gallows and the noose was put around your neck.
No, dude, they tortured people back then.
They did during the
That
Inquisition.
led up to the Spanish Inquisition, man. They were
That's the Spanish thing. I'm talking about the Inquisition, the major Inquisition.
Right,
Yes,
but what I'm talking about is like, dude, they tortured people over there.
That is true.
They tortured people over there. They just killed them.
Yeah, I get that. But the point is here, a lot of times that took a lot of criminal underclass out of our gene pool, the European gene pool. Okay, it took it out, and
I think it made people aware. I think it made people aware that if you're going to do something, don't get caught doing it, or else you're going to get fucked. I think that's what taught. That's what was taught. But
yeah,
there's always going to be
that's
criminals,
what we
man.
learned. That's what we
I don't know. I told you before the live stream. I said, listen, dude, I was in special education from 3rd grade all the way to graduation.
Yeah.
Right? I seen these people, dude. These people were bad news in school. Bad news to the point where we were hoping that some of these kids would just get removed or thrown in prison. Like we didn't want. I would sit in class thinking I was going to get stabbed, hit over the head with something. You know, I used to sit in the back of the room, so if anything happened, you know, they'd have to at least come at me, you know, head first. But my point is that these people all had nice parents. They were all raised properly. They got every little bit of help they could ever fucking want. You know, dude, they lived in. Some of their fucking fathers were doctors.
And look at me. I had nothing coming up, and I was in some of these classes because I was misdiagnosed. I had type 1 on the spectrum. Right? Yeah. And I was so-called ADHD, you know what I mean? But I was actually quite a good kid growing up. So, you know, I wasn't violent towards others unless they were violent towards me, you know?
Hey, Seasons, how did it go? Did it go good? Yeah. So my point is, all right, just hear me out.
Yeah.
My point is that I don't think you can get rid of it by doing stuff like that. I think you can get rid of it by not teaching it, because I think people are getting taught this shit. I could Google shit all day long on my dude. It's evil influence. That's all I'm saying. It's evil influence.
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is, you're never going to completely get rid of evil. How you doing, Sherry Jackson? A lovely lady.
That's your girl, Sherry Jackson.
I haven't checked out my community page yet, but if you're there, I'll definitely.
That's your girl, dude. That's your girl.
Definitely.
Wishbone, get over here.
You know, what really helped me get away from a lot of the negative things in my life was Jesus Christ.
Right.
You know? I became a better man because of Jesus Christ. You know. Right. You know, I don't want. You know, I didn't turn out like my brothers did, who committed crimes. Were very violent, but I was not like that. You know, I had my violent tendencies growing up.
Right, but my point is, like, if anyone should have been fucked up, it should have been you.
But it didn't happen.
Right. So my point is that, like, you know, sometimes people are just born bad, man. There's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
You know, and
I will say they put me on that psychotropic medication. It took away any sense of fear, and I did do bad things on that medication that I wouldn't do off of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wean myself off. For example, I bashed my neighborhood bully in the head with a 2x4 when he stuck his neck out of the door when I was 13.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. So this guy, you go to this guy's house and you like knock on the door and he looks out the window and you beat him up?
No, he looks out the door. He sticks his neck out of the door. And I observed that when he opens the door, when he answers the door, like, how you doing? Sticks his neck out the door. And I'm pissed off at this guy, right? And I'm not, so I want to get even with him. So there's a 2x4 in a local construction site. Basically I was on those medications, so it took away any sense of fear I had. When you have a sense of fear, you're not going to do stupid stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Sorry.
So what happens
So you planned this out?
Yeah, I observed what he was doing, and because I was fearless at that point, and I didn't think about the consequences because those drugs kept you away from the consequences. You know what I mean?
What did it? Was it like a compulsion?
It
When
was
you were-
more like it took away any sense of fear or emotion, and you
Mhm.
didn't care anymore, and nothing mattered. And it was like,
But to you, did it matter to you?
no, nothing matters. No, the consequence didn't matter. Nothing. It's only when I got off that stuff, you know, that's why I'm against the drugging of children, you know.
But we're gonna get the top smell.
I have a video of you, and now this is starting to make sense. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's the one where you're like crushing the rocks, man. It didn't make sense to me at first. I was like, dude, now I get it. You were. This is what you did to that kid's head? That was a pathetic hit, dude. You only got one fucking brick, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It was well, the thing is, it was tightly packed. I didn't have the money to make a like a shelf. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to
Yeah.
space them out.
Yeah, I couldn't do
That's
that.
what you didn't do. Yeah,
Yeah.
should have spaced them out.
But the point is that I was on those drugs, and it took away any sense of fear I had. So it made me a cold, calculated psychopath. And
Now, let's say you were in a scenario where there was a pregnant woman asking you for help when the collapse happens. Would you pull one of these on her? Oh my God! Pregnant woman's head.
no,
Oh.
no.
Let's see.
And they put these kids on these psychotropic drugs, and I would say that the drug pushers that push these psychotropic drugs on children are worse than street pushers. You know what I mean? They're worse, 1,000 times worse, in my opinion. These
Mm-hmm.
How many children have they harmed with these drugs?
So people are asking, would they put you on Xanax? Did they put you on Adderall?
Well,
Prozac?
Zyprexa. Zyprexa.
Oh, Wellbutrin. I think Michelle K's on Wellbutrin.
Yeah, that stuff is known to cause diabetes.
Wow. That's why she looks so fat. Have you seen how fat Michelle K is? Have you ever seen Michelle K?
No, I've not.
You've never seen him?
Well, yeah,
You've never seen him?
I did see her YouTube video, and
Well, you weren't impressed, right?
well, the thing is, I got off that stuff, and the thing is that and that's the reason why I don't drink that much. I don't do any drugs, is because I was forced to take drugs half my life, and I'll never do that.
Well, out of curiosity, what do you think about Michelle K? I mean, what do you diagnose her with?
That I'm friends with David Baldo, Noodles. Me and him are arch enemies. We've never been friends. This doesn't make sense. To me, you've always been an inspirational channel. Then
Pharma.
I didn't do shit wrong to you. I was by your side from day one.
I mean, this is insanity. You realize what's going on here.
Popping pills, or she's taking heroin. Yes, Big Pharma is, for example, I don't trust the FDA. The FDA approved OxyContin. The opioid crisis. How nice, you know?
Now, what do you think this woman's on?
No, damn it. That story's all wrong. You're twisting things. You're twisting it, David.
I certainly feel sorry for the lady. I really do. I certainly, my heart goes out to her.
Would you believe if I told you this is the same exact lady who was just telling me that she was a piece of shit and all this shit?
Hello, honey. I just want you to know I love you. I love you, fucking David Baldo.
It's the same woman. The same fucking woman, dude. They can't get enough of you.
Cody. That's kind of funny. Did you see that?
Melton John wanted me to tell you something.
What?
There you go.
The point is,
guys, by the way, I'm sorry, Slingshot Warrior. By the way, guys, I put the 40-minute slander recording. I put it in email, and I sent it to the owner of Wishbone Clips. Wishbone Clips, guys. And hopefully this person does something with this 40 minutes of Michelle K slander audio that you will hear, the ungrateful Michelle K. And we will see if Wishbone Clip channel gets up. So, guys, subscribe to Wishbone Clip channel so you can see it. Don't diss opioids, by the way. Just saying, says Dougie Smalls. Thank you, Dougie Smalls. Seasons, you're 45 now. By the time you finish law school and get a voice.
Okay. Can I say something, Dougie? Can I say something, Dougie, about opioids? Opioids are very dangerous, and they're highly addictive, and they can cause you to die. And the fact is that this yuck.
Bergs, stop. Oh yeah, did you hear that, Slingshot?
No, I will not.
Yeah, he does. Slingshot, he's going to get mad at you, and he's actually going to get angry, and he might threaten you.
No, I will not. I'm not going to threaten, but I will say this: I won't address whoever this Bergs is, as anything less than basically a freak. That's
right. Bergs is a freak. What's up? Watch my video. Yeah, I know. Okay, John. Hello. Hey, what's up, bro? How are you?
Weird Al over here.
That's Jerry Johnson. Do you know Jerry Johnson?
No, I don't. But I'm a fan of some of the Weird Al songs.
Like which one?
Oh, I love quite a few of the parodies that he's done.
The racist one called Another One Rides the Bus.
That's pretty.
Remember that one? Remember racist Weird Al? Yeah. I dare Weird Al to fucking sing that one. Another One Rides the Bus. Another one?
I did like UHF.
That's true.
That was a pretty good movie.
Hold on, Slingshot. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Okay. Sherry. Well, I'll tell you what, Sherry. I'll relieve your stress. Just come down to Northeast and come down to Cecil County, and we'll definitely. I'll definitely make sure to give you a great stress reliever.
Wow, Sherry. Sherry, look at that mustache on this guy. He's gonna get that thing dirty, Sherry. He's gonna get that thing so dirty. You better dip that in bleach when she leaves. Yeah.
But like I said, we have. Yeah.
No, we're so all right. They want to know. Can you please give everyone a brief synopsis or whatever on your relationship with Melton John? Because people are infatuated with Melton John.
I barely know the guy. We
So wait. You're denying to really even know him, even though he says he's known you. You're just saying
he
you
probably
don't.
has followed my channel, but it's like a YouTube thing. I've watched some of his videos about. He had a channel called Smoke Rings and Pipe Dreams. I agree with a lot of things that he said in this channel. You know, and
Do you agree with him stalking and trying to kill another YouTuber?
No.
You know.
The thing is
distance yourself. You should definitely distance yourself from this guy.
Oh, Bergs, I have low testosterone. Really? Let me show you something. Hey, Bergs, I bet your fat butt couldn't even lift anything more than a sweet roll.
No, this guy Bergs is so fucking fat, dude. So fat. I'm better than him on my worst day, man. On my worst fucking day.
Maybe we can roll him like a boulder downhill, and that would be a good idea.
He'd probably pulverize the side of the mountain. The mountain would turn into dust if he kept rolling over and rolling over.
Yep.
No. So if you were going to do any kind of drug, what drug would you do?
Try to stay away from that stuff, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but if you could do one just to experience it.
I can't because I've lost family members.
No, I'm talking about like in a perfect world. In a perfect world, and they said, listen, you know, you can even opt out at any time, like if you get like too high or whatever. But what drug would you dare try if you weren't going to get hurt?
There was one that I liked when I was at the dentist's office when I was a kid.
The gas?
Yeah, the gas. That's some good
stuff. Dude, I think you would like marijuana. Because that's what it feels like to be I mean, don't do drugs. I'm just saying, like, you'd probably like marijuana. Because I did the gas in my adult years of life, and it was similar to marijuana, very similar to marijuana.
Yeah.
Are you getting tired?
No, not at all.
I thought you maybe
put my head up like this, like looking out. You know, I'm just like But Sherry, I hope to see you on my community page so we can arrange something.
Sherry, why don't you give me your phone number, Sherry, and then I'll share it to Slingshot.
Okay. Make sure it's Sherry, by the way, just to be sure it's not. You got to be sure because Botter has his clone accounts. No, nothing personal, Sherry, but somebody's at the door.
What the hell's going on?
Oh no, not again. Oh boy.
Number pizza?
No, but I'll pay for it anyway.
This is the right spot, right?
I didn't order it. This is a prank order.
Oh, okay. I can always take it back to the store.
Okay. My apologies.
No worries. All right. Sorry about that.
All right. All right. Okay. I had enough of this. It's time for me to. Was that Botter that did that? Well, Botter, I think I had enough of this, Botter. Or should I say, Stephen Maxwell Elliott. That was too much.
Are we going to calm down?
I'm sorry, that pissed me off. No, man.
All right, so now you know that you said that, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have to understand that if anything happens to that person, they're going to look at you.
Yeah. I get it.
We have to calm down. We all have to relax. All right.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Because this is what I did. All right. Is it a pizza chain that they're calling, or is it like a mom and pop place?
They've called what's it called?
Don't say what they've called. Just is it like a chain, or is it like a mom and pop?
Chain. There was a chain, 2 chains, and 1 mom and pop.
All right. So you should probably call them back and say, no cash on delivery. They have to pay for it first if you want it delivered. Because if that's what's going to happen,
Yeah. I'm sorry. I got a little angry.
No, it's all right. I understand, dude. Listen, I get it. All right. The guy's a pain in the fucking ass. The guy's, he's even a cheapskate. He didn't pay for that fucking pizza. He didn't pay for that fucking pizza, and that pizza company went out there and fucking spent their money. He just robbed those people of money.
Exactly. Oh yeah, it does. I'm familiar with Port Deposit. Good place.
All right, let's change the subject. Let's talk about pussy. What was the best pussy you ever had in your life?
My recent last girlfriend was really good pussy.
Really?
Redhead.
The bad one?
Yeah, the one that was basically cheating with me behind her boyfriend's back and didn't tell me that.
That's kind of hot. That's kind of hot that you had a cheating slut.
Yeah, she was a redhead, and I'll tell you, being with a redhead is like being with no other woman.
Why do you say that? Like, what was so different? Did it feel different?
Let's just put it this way: redheads are more sensitive a lot of ways.
Oh, really? So she was. So you were making her go crazy.
I'll put it this way: I wasn't used to this. After the sex, she would go. She would sit on the bed and like, I didn't know what was going on at first.
So wait. She continued to have orgasms after you fucked her?
Yeah.
Wow. For how long after you fucked her?
A few minutes.
Wow. So wait, do that again? She would go like this?
That's what she would do. She would just sit on the bed and do that, and it's like.
That's awesome, man. What did she ever want you to like smack her around or like pull her hair?
The ass.
Yeah, she like that.
Slap that ass.
How did you do it? Did you do it like this or did you go like this?
That's
the professional one.
Side slap like this.
Now Bergs is claiming that you are a 2-minute man. Is that true?
I wish. Not really.
Sherry Jackson is going crazy. Look at those eyes that she just sent you. Oh my God.
I know.
Dougie Smalls with the box.
Yeah. Well, Sherry, if you want an opportunity to find out how good I am, well, you're welcome to come over and play.
Now, how did she like the kissing down there and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, she liked all that.
Was she more of like was she a big pleaser?
She was very sensitive. She was very sensitive. She liked to please. She was very good at giving head. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
She could do it really good, to the point of my eyes were rolling back in my head. Like,
those are the best, man. Those are the best. I had one of those out in Portland. Dude. I thought my eyeballs were gonna roll out of my fucking skull.
Yeah. I've been with quite a few, Sherry. Quite a few. Not recently, but I've been with quite a few. I've had a few girlfriends.
God. Berg, stop it. Stop it. Slingshot, says Bergs. Slingshot, first and last pussy was when he popped out of his mother's womb.
Oh boy. Well, Bergs, I can tell from how many pounds that you have weighed, you probably haven't had pussy or seen your dick in a while.
Bergs, you suck, dude. You suck. Slingshot just destroyed you, dude. He just destroyed you.
No, Ruby, not really, Ruby. I prefer to do the dominating, actually.
Oh wow. So would you ever tie her up and you know,
I'm the type of
put
girl
a gag in her mouth and force herself inside of her?
I like the type of girl who likes to be put on a leash naked. That's what I like.
You ever put them in a cage and not let them out for like a week?
That sounds like fun too.
Yeah. I used to play that little game where I'd put the girl in the cage for like a week, wouldn't let them out. And then when they were let out of the cage, they wanted to do anything and everything to never go back inside that cage. But guess what? Guess what? All my girlfriends went back inside that cage because they knew. Yeah. Oh yeah.
See that's just the kinky stuff. But most of the time, I'm just doing meat and potato stuff most of the time. I
can't get caught up in that crap, man. It's like that's a lot. That's a lot of I got my back. Sorry. That's a lot of fucking responsibility. And
if I have any advice to Bergs, it would be this. You know what I mean? Lose weight, get on a treadmill, start working out, and improve yourself. I was like you before. I was slightly overweight, but I actually did something about it.
And now look at him, Bergs.
Yeah.
So would you like finish in this girl's mouth, or would it be like would she let you finish on her face? Was she like that kind of freak?
Oh, we more like a cream pie. It's more like
wow, dude. Wow. Those are the best, man. Those are the best.
Yeah.
It's like when you tell them you're about to do it, and they just look up at you and they just keep going. Just let it rip, dude. Let it rip.
Exactly.
Berg says, with a voice like Seasons, I would leave her in a cage indefinitely. Bergs. Slingshot tried to escape the influence of Noodles for a while, but here we are. Right. No, listen, guys. Slingshot has a great channel. I'm going to tell you right now, dude. I don't go there. I don't go there for the comedy. I go there for the the great inventions this guy comes up with. He comes with some good inventions, man.
Thank you.
I like the silhouette thing you did for the Target. That was very good. Who the hell is Joe Walsh, fool? He's running around the internet saying, I have 4 African Americans. Hey, you know what? You know what, Carolyn? That's John Camillo. That's John Camillo. It's not Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
That's John. Hey, Carolyn, I guarantee you that's John Camillo. That's so funny.
But the point is that no, I wouldn't eat the cream pie.
Oh.
Ew, no.
That's disgusting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how you girls do it. And you know what used to freak me out? When you start dating these chicks, you start realizing they're all the same. They don't like this, they don't like that. This is gross. This is gross. And I'm thinking to myself, like, because I took a chick out to a sushi place one night. She wouldn't eat anything. She had like those fucking spring rolls.
Yeah.
Like, it's whatever. Later that very night, dude, I had my penis in her mouth, and she was fucking eating my cum. I mean, that's disgusting.
Well, yeah. When my ex was blowing me, right?
Yeah.
I used to do a little pre-nuts, but she was all right with it as long as I didn't blow a load in her mouth. That's what she said. You know what I mean?
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like little ones, like little.
Oh.
Yeah, pre-nut. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I never heard it called prenup before.
Yeah.
It's weird. I always heard, I guess this is more disgusting. Pre-cum. I remember always hearing that. It's very disgusting. Link, please. LOL.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I will. If two girls are willing to volunteer, I will give them a night that won't forget.
Sherry Jackson. All you got to do, Sherry, call my number. Sherry. Let's see. See if Sherry calls.
I got my own place. Hey, I got a nice place. It's
He does.
in a nice neighborhood. You know, it's a townhouse. You know. Mm-hmm. How many guys you know got a nice place? You know. Oh, well, I try to stay away from that stuff as much as possible, Big Sky Hunter.
What is that? Oh, nice. One a day, John?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'll bang a single mother. But long-term relationship, nah. No, man. Dougie.
Oh, someone messed up. I could see the reflection in your poop of who you are. You messed up.
Oh no, it's just when you're coming up here, Sherry. Because you probably be coming all the way up here from your county, so you might want to have a place to stay. So that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I got my own place. When you want to come up here, because we live in two different counties, you know, so there's a little bit of distance between us. So if you want to come up here, hang out for a weekend, come back to your spot, and we can do reversal. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, like a relationship, long distance.
Kind of like that, yeah. Yeah, I was
nice place, nice neighborhood. Apparently, plenty of pizza. Sounds like a good deal, says Early Riser. Early Riser is a big fan of Slingshot Warrior, humongous fan. Molasses Murphy is interested in Slingshot Warrior. Maybe that would work out. That might work out. She might actually, fall in love with Slingshot. Why not?
Well, I was going to take Sherry to a local restaurant, a Korean food place around here. Really nice one.
Sherry, are you into Korean food, Sherry?
There's plenty of restaurants around here I can take you to.
Oh my God, you and Sherry are in the same county.
We're in the same county?
Yeah.
Oh boy, you're in Cecil County? Oh boy, why don't you come up and see me then? Come down to Northeast. We'll meet up at a local restaurant and take it up from there.
Right.
I didn't know that. I thought we were in two different counties. My mistake. Sherry?
Is she backing out of this? Wait, are you going to cook dinner for Slingshot? Is that what you're saying?
You're going to cook dinner for me?
Wow.
Wow. Now that's a lady right there.
Yeah, you scored. You scored. You're about to cream pie in this chick's mouth, dude. I guarantee you by the end of next week, Sherry Jackson is going to be filled with Slingshot Warrior sperm.
Yeah.
Now, what position would you, the first night that you're with
you're definitely, you know that term, Cecil Tucky. Oh, no, she's definitely a Cecil County girl. Oh, boy.
Let me ask you a question. Are you going to, what position are you going to take her? When you take her out for this fine Korean food, right? When you bring her home, are you gonna do the bend over like you said you would?
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
That's the best first date fuck. Doggy
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. What's my rule about dinner? I don't know, Sherry. No, Gizzarella. That's not true. We found out last night that he likes to smack the ass, Gizzarella.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever smacked the ass double hand? Have you ever done this one?
Nah, just one-handed. That sounds like a lot of fun, Sherry. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm free Saturday. We can meet up in my town.
Do it, Sherry. Do it. Sherry, get this guy off, please. John says, Slicksha, can you wear your KKK outfit when you take her out to dinner?
Really? Yeah, just because I live in the country, I'm in the KKK. Really. You know what I mean?
Should you talk first via text? Yeah, hey, Hunter, yeah. First, maybe you should find out how much this woman weighs before you reach out.
As long as she's
She
chunky,
might be a very
I don't
expensive
care.
date. She might be a very expensive date.
If she's chunky, I don't care. But if she's chunky, I'm okay with chunky.
Oh my God, Jerry Johnson, that's not nice.
I have a job, Jerry. So I work for a living.
Sherry, come on. Come on, Sherry. Get him laid. Sherry, make this guy fucking blow like a whale or like a dolphin. Yeah, Sherry, come on. Yeah, get outfits. You should dress up. You should get dressed up in like a white suit.
Look, I don't have any tattoos for starters, and I'm not in any group or organization of any kind. I'm just me. That's all. Just a Christian. That's all. And sometimes you want to have a good time. I'll admit.
Yeah, that's a good point, Bergs. Maybe you should find out if Sherry's really a chick first before you meet up with her.
Exactly.
Remember that rule? Remember that rule, dude, that we came up with?
Yeah.
Find out if it's a girl first before you invite them over to your house, and it turns out to be a 7-foot tall fucking, Shira.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. What would help? You got to confirm that she's a real woman. Well, we could always put her on stream, couldn't we?
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Okay.
But what I could do. Listen, man. I don't know. You do whatever you want, man. But people, you got to remember, people are fucking weird here. Really weird.
Yeah.
I talked to Seasons for a while before I met her.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely talk to Sherry if she's in my backyard, and if she's an actual woman, I'll check for the Adam's apple.
Yeah, but dude, it might be worse than that. Sherry Jackson might be one of those like really, really bad ones that when you go to meet her or him, whatever, people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, you gotta watch out."
Yeah. Now, Sherry, you are a natural born woman, right? I just want to point that one out.
Yeah, she probably would. I guarantee. Listen, I've said this before. I don't like it, but I have to admit it. I mean, if if I could turn Slingshot into a really hot fucking chick right now, I guarantee you, because he was a guy once in his life, he could probably give the best head ever. He would probably give the best head ever.
But
yeah.
But all right. Well, I'll give you a chance. We'll meet up in a public space of your choosing, whatever you like.
Not too public. Not too public.
You know.
Sherry, be easy. This guy just went through a terrible breakup. Be easy with him.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while. But yeah. But the point is, oh boy.
They're accusing you of being in the KKK now. This is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I think it's the mustache. Tell them that you're part Indian or something like that, native.
I'm not part native per se, but what I am is just I'm just a guy. You know, I even have black people that like me, so it's like I'm not against anybody. You know, the mustache is
not even Italian.
Oh no, sorry. It's just it's a little bit of Irish on my mother's side.
Yeah, Irish are the N-words of Europe, I heard.
Yeah.
Or they were considered the blacks of Europe or something one time. So, you know, maybe that's the Shanny Irish, right? Shanny Irish.
I love to FaceTime with Sherry, but let's put it this way: I'm going to give Sherry the benefit of the doubt. We'll meet in the real world. Let's see what she looks like. If she looks anything like her picture, I'll definitely take her up. You know.
If you, Mel's, if you say so.
I have a Saturday, Sherry, that's open, and we can meet at public space of your choosing.
Hey, Hunter, get a hold of this guy, right? Get a hold of him. I'll talk to him after the show. But here's the deal. Slingshot's looking for love, just like everybody else, right?
Yeah.
You want a forever girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
All right. You know, this isn't ridiculous, guys. So let the guy, you know.
Okay.
But you got to be very careful, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of weirdos out here.
Well, basically, I'll put it this way: if I see them in person, that's why you always meet in a public space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way, you can just you can escape quickly. You know, in case things don't go right. You know what I mean? But if everything goes right, we can just meet up.
Now, Jerry Johnson says, Slingshot, I've watched your videos. Just be honest, you don't like people of color.
Most of my videos are basically outdoor videos. I don't understand that. Very good, Sherry. And the fact I have, you know what I have?
That's right, Hunter.
Down south, I have a friend who's Hispanic, so I don't understand that one. I have,
and if you, Wingstar brings up a very good point. If you had the chance, would you destroy all Armenians or kill out all Armenians if you had the choice?
I got nothing against them Armenians.
No.
Nothing against them. Oh, man.
Kidding, Wingstar. Kidding. You know, Wingstar, listen. I don't know if you know about Wingstar, right? Wingstar is obviously Armenian. All right. I don't know if you know anything about the Armenian genocide.
I know
the Armenian genocide that just fucking took place and no one paid attention to, by the way.
Yeah, right? Very sad thing to happen. I heard about it. And
these people, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, are attacked not because of what they did, but because of who they are. All right.
Yeah. Kyle
Rittenhouse was attacked because of not what he did, but because of who he was. All right. do these Armenians have the right to protect themselves?
Exactly.
Do the people that persecute
true.
these Armenians forfeit their right to life as soon as they start doing this?
I think the Armenians are Christians, so I definitely, every people have a right to defend themselves and have a right to exist and basically be live in nations that are that basically are about their people and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm for everyone having their own nation that's for themselves. Everyone. Every people have a right to exist. White people, Armenians, but it's this multiculturalism that causes the problems. You know what I mean? People.
Well, it's funny. Wingstar, who's a devout Armenian, devout, all right.
Yeah.
She married a Chinaman or a Japaman or whatever. So she just basically said, screw Armenia and let's go Japan. She loved this guy so much that she let him dump a hot load in her. A hot load.
Yeah. Yeah, and most of the time Asian men are not, according to stats, are pretty low on the tracks in the scale. You know what I mean?
Well, Wingstar's husband, I don't know if you know this, is a supermodel / wrestler.
Yeah.
So she took like the cream of the crop over there.
Yeah, it's good for her. I mean, for example, if I went to a country like Thailand, or better yet, the Philippines, as long as I know how to spot lady boys. I'm first to tell you that. I was told by a friend of mine how to spot them and how to, you know what I mean? So I could get a lot of these. I can go to these like East Asian countries and get East Asian women. Okay, Sherry, talk to me privately. Send her. I'll tell you what. Contact Sherry, and I'll
really wait. It's all good, Noodles. Just wanted to tell you, Auntie Alice is awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. The place is pretty cool.
Okay. Well,
we were getting attacked again.
Is there any way that when we take off this stream that we could put Sherry?
No one. Wingstar, do you realize that no one gives a shit about? I hate to laugh at this because I know this is real, and I saw some terrible videos. But do you realize he doesn't even care about the Armenian genocide?
Me?
He doesn't care. No one cares. It's so weird.
I actually do care. I do care that people were hurt and everything like that. I care, for example,
it's such a big thing, and you would think that people would be talking about it. Like it would, it just no one talks about it. No one cares.
I will say that if that's your real picture, Wingstar, you are a very beautiful woman, Armenian. So
Wingstar is very, very beautiful. She's a very beautiful woman. She's a very intelligent woman. She's a nice woman. She's got a family, excellent husband, all this stuff. So Wingstar is cream of the crop, right?
Okay. Make sure to give share some information. You're my go-between for Sherry.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Sherry, I might have to vet you first, though. Sherry, don't if this is I'm not.
Yeah, you can be my middleman, I guess.
Sure, you do that to him, you do that to me. All right, because first of all, this guy's always here, all right, and I want to participate with this guy. All right. Second, I won't hear the end of it from him. All right. And third, you guys are always going to try to do this if you do this again, to him, and then I'm gonna have to fucking pretend like you guys don't exist when you start doing this. All right. I'm just saying, don't. Please.
Yeah, any kind of, like tomfoolery, please don't do that. No, man.
I don't think he would like Beautiful Cool Nicole. Have you ever met Beautiful Cool Nicole?
No, I have not.
She's a very nice woman. Very nice woman. Oh shit! Hold on, I'll be right back. My dog is shit on the floor. Wishbone, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing?
Thank you, Sherry. We'll see how this goes. But definitely, if things go well, there's a lot of genocides that happened. Armenian genocide. There's the genocides going on now in South Korea, and North Korea, and it's terrible that we have this kind of stuff going on. People hate each other for what they believe in, and it seems like that's where we're headed towards in this country. Right-wing genocide is what we're seeing.
Wingstar, I'm telling you, I truly hope you're talking. Oh my God, there's still poop coming out of his butt. Hold on, it's okay. Don't shake. No, don't shake.
But stand strong. I'm glad that you survived that. I'm glad that you're here and you have a good life.
No. Get.
Thank you, Carolyn.
No.
Love is always a beautiful thing, and sometimes love can be a hurting thing.
All right, back. Yeah, Wingstar, I'm telling you something right now. I really wish that these people would, people don't pay attention to it. It's disgusting. It's sick.
I could do something on my channel for you, like light a candle for it. Like do some bonfire kind of stuff for all the victims.
Just make people aware. Just make people aware that this is going on. And it seems like everyone's okay with it.
I thought it was a historical genocide.
No, this is still going on. This is happening again. This is what's fucked up. No one's talking about this. There's so many people out there that deny this. All right, deny this ever happened. And it's not like the fake Jewish one that happened in Germany. This really happened.
Yeah.
And these people are going through it again. But no, seriously, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I wish these people all were armed and could defend themselves and whatever. But dude, I saw people getting dragged out in the street.
There are ways of arming yourself, and for example, you can convert a slingshot to shoot a steel dart, and it's a good guerrilla kind of armament. You know what I mean?
Can you sit wish? No, Dougie Smalls, no. He just got a butt wiping.
No.
Well, yeah. You know what? This is what people forget, that the immigrant story isn't just people running across the border. These people in Armenia should all come here. They should all come here and join and basically, form gangs and start committing crimes and all this stuff. So they should get into sex trafficking. That's what they should do. Yeah. Or I think that already happened. These Armenians, these lovely Armenians that run around abducting children and selling them into sex slavery.
Happens in the Islamic world all the time. Mm-hmm. Slavery is a common practice in the Islamic world.
All jokes aside, it's awful what's happening to you, Slingshot. You're not alone in this. Yes, Carolyn's going through this.
Thank you, Carolyn. What happened to me was bad, but I'm a strong guy. I've been through worse in life, and I've already talked to give you a little glimpse of what I've been through. You know what I mean? At
you
an
didn't
early
have to
age.
do that, man. You didn't have to tell people that.
I didn't, but it was. I thought it pertained to self-defense and the right of self-defense. Yeah,
it's amazing. It's an incredible story. I mean, I can't believe you lived through that. I mean, I'm sad you did.
I wish my father had a gun, or this guy wouldn't. He would have stopped him a lot faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe just the sight of the gun the guy never would have came in.
Exactly.
That's one thing that people don't realize. I mean, I don't know what Jesus Christ wanted you to do with the sword, but I know what he didn't want you to do with the sword, and that was running around lopping people's ears off on his behalf.
Yeah, exactly.
He told them. He said, put your sword back in its place. He didn't say destroy it. He didn't say throw it in the river. He didn't say bury it. He said put it back in its place. And maybe the sword was supposed to deter people from, taking advantage of you.
Exactly. A lot of women think that they're kind of like, because our society has become a little bit more safer, well, that safety is going away. And it's like falling down a lot. We see the safety nets, like the physical safety, like, protection that we're seeing like slowly dissolving in America. A lot of women are under the.
But did I tell you that Melton John?
A lot of
said
women
hello?
think they don't need men.
Did I tell you Melton John said hello?
And I said, I
That's
would
nuts, man.
tell him no. Oh, Cherry Jackson commented on me. That's good.
No, Seasons. No, Seasons. No. Oh, and I'm getting word that that's actually not Bergs. That's actually not Bergs. It's a fake Bergs.
Oh yeah. Now, I would say I understand what Bergs is going through, but he needs to lose the weight. He needs to start working out. No, man.
Maybe put down the beer.
Put down the beer. Start eating better. And basically getting out there and working out. You should be surprised how much fat you can turn into muscle if you're a man.
Now, wait, hold on. Check this out. All right, hold on. So basically, what we're gonna do is I'm going to play you a clip of the secretly recorded Michelle K conversations where she trashes me nonstop and is very ungrateful for the breakfast and the 3 packs of cigarettes and coffee I bought for her that day. That cost me about $40.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we're going to listen to a little bit of this. We're going to get all of it. Where you can hear all of it. That's going to be at the Wishbone Clip channel. The Wishbone Clip channel. Let me see if I get the Wishbone Clip channel up.
We got some. Wait 1 second here.
What's going on?
Oh no, it's the police.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Police.
Yeah.
Did you guys call?
No. I think. Oh no, this is Bonner. Okay. You think this is called swatting? This is called swatting. And I'll sit like this. This is called swatting, sir. This is swatting. I have an incident report before, and this is. Did you get a robotic voice?
11, I believe so.
This is a guy called Bonner. He is under investigation for child pornography. His name's Stephen Maxwell Ellis. Okay. I was doxxed, and this guy has been took my personal information. No, he's in Florida. This is an internet thing.
How do you know this person?
Through the internet. I don't know him personally. Okay. I'm a YouTuber, and I'm explaining to you that this guy has been. This is what we call swatting, or a wellness check.
Yeah.
Okay? You get a robotic voice, and it's a false alarm. There's nobody who lives here but me. I'm alone in this house. I'm right now. I'm on a live stream right now. Oh no, I'm on a live stream talking to my friend. No, but yeah. So I am so sorry that you had to come back here, sir. I am so sorry.
Who took the report last time? Do you have that?
Yes, I do, sir. Then I'll go and get it. I'm not bothering nobody. Not gonna hurt anyone.
Thank you. That's one of our reports. Yeah, let me see that.
My name is Justin Charles.
Justin Charles?
Yes. They call my name James Charles. I didn't know at the time they were.
So is this someone that like you met from online through your YouTube channel?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
A friend of mine, a former friend, doxed me, and you're going to get a robotic voice, and it's not. It's always a false alarm. And I live a peaceful life by myself.
How many times this happened?
It only happened once.
This time?
You know, just this time.
And then this time? Okay.
And this time.
We'll keep this documented, okay? And then here, let me write down.
Slingshot, tell them that they ordered pizza to the house too. They just.
This man, Stephen Maxwell Elliott, is in Florida. He's I just found his true identity.
Did you tell this trooper his identity?
I didn't know at the time.
Do you have it that I can write it down?
Yes, my friend is on live stream right now. Stephen Maxwell Elliott is his name.
Do you know where he lives or what his birthday is or anything?
My friend can tell you. Let me come in, and I will tell. Would you like to come in? And I'm on stream right now.
I mean, you can. I mean, you can get it. I don't
Okay, my laptop. Tell him this guy. This is harassment's been happening to my friend in Jersey.
On YouTube though. You know?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
okay. Tell them about the harassment that you've been receiving from.
So for about 2 years now, I live in the state of New Jersey. I live in Bergen County, New Jersey. For 2 years now, I've been. This has been going on with this guy, whoever owns this account, and you know, I have open investigation with the prosecutor and all this stuff. So this has been going on, and now it's become total harassment for the police. You know, so just to let you know, you're going to get a lot of these calls if this guy keeps doing it.
Okay, well, the sheriff's. We just took his name down. The sheriff is going to give you his incident report documenting it. I wrote on ours the date. Okay, and we'll see if we can't.
I really don't like this happening because I'm a peaceful person. I live peaceful. Now, last time it happened, they asked if I was related to James. I didn't know because I could refer to my brother as Rocky, not James, and I didn't remember it because my brother's dead, and they call me James Charles. But my name is Justin Charles, and my brother Rocky was an alcoholic.
Okay.
But I am not.
Okay.
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 All right, but he's there just responding to something, just
Yeah.
you know, to ask to get the incident report tomorrow, and you got to keep records of this because that's what I've been doing for the you know.
We're documenting
I can't.
He's
This.
going to give you incident number documenting this, and then we'll
Yeah.
if it happens again, you know, just
Yeah, and just you know, thank the police officer, and
Thank
you know.
Yeah, you're okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I just hope that this could stop because because you would know this is a robotic voice making a false.
He's going to let his dispatch know, and I'll let my dispatch know.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you,
All right,
sir.
Best of luck to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
All right.
When you get into conversations, you don't have to go into the whole spiel. Just tell them what's
Yeah.
going on. That's it. Because I'm telling you right now, you know, they're just
This is
you know,
Botter.
they're just responding because they have to respond.
This is Botter. Fucking Botter. No, he just wants to get this emotional reaction from me.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Listen, I told you before. I told you before about this guy. What you got to do. The more you freak out, the more it's going to happen.
Yeah. Sorry. I gotta calm down.
Here, how about let's watch a video and we'll be back. All right, we'll be back. Let's calm down. breathed right. Good content in a way, though.
I'm
Well,
not-
here's the thing. Here's the thing. People were getting on my case because I exited off the to show what was going on, because this is the stuff that we're doing right now is being documented. All
Yeah.
right. The police are getting all this crap. You know, I have everything documented. So this is why I'm doing this. All right.
Yeah.
So when people say, "Oh, Noodles disappeared," yeah, I did. Tino.
All right.
Yeah, listen, just calm down. It's not, just calm down. Trust me.
Yeah.
Relax. All right, relax. I'm telling you, the more you get upset, the more it's gonna, the worse it's gonna be. These people are fucking, losers.
Yeah.
Really, Sig? That's good. That should be in the State Fair Freak Show. Wow. Slingshot is now part of this case. Tino, hold on.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on in there? Dude, you can't be doing that.
What are you talking about, Jerry?
You can't be doing that, bro. That's fucked up, man.
Okay, Jerry. Okay, I'm a guy who would date an Asian woman, who would date an Hispanic woman. Does that make me racist? Or whatever defines racism today, because it's a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? I mean, the whole term racist was invented by the communist Leon Trotsky. I mean, it's a nebulous term anyway. I mean, really.
Oh, sorry, bro. I totally got to smash another Elio's pizza. Wow. That's not true. Wait. I haven't seen Slingshot this upset since the last game.
Well, I don't know why you say this. All my videos for my Slingshot Word channel are most of the time are just outdoor videos. They're outdoor videos.
Yeah, Hunter says a good thing. Listen, man, telling you right now, get the incident reports. Just keep all this crap, because the cops are gonna get fucking fed up with this fucking shit.
Yeah.
And you got to tell them, hey, listen, this is going on in other fucking states.
Yeah.
With this fucking person, whoever
Well,
this
they
person
deserve
is.
it. Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you. The best thing to do, and listen to me, pay attention. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Dude, when they come to the door, bring the computer with you.
Yeah.
And you know what? You'll get more views on your channel. You'll probably get more fucking donations. And you know what?
Yeah.
Botter, you can rub it in Botter's face. Botter, you're making him money.
There's a lot of things I'm about to rub in Botter's face.
Like broken glass?
Oh, quite a few things.
And a knife?
Well, I just doxed you, Botter. And I don't regret it at this point.
Yeah, why is that? That's true, Dougie Smalls. I see a lot of these Ku Klux Klan things outdoors. That is weird. Oh, because they have to set the fucking cross on fire. Dougie Smalls. That's why. I forgot.
Oh, you know what this was? It's basically what Botter did. One of his troll accounts. I said, "Happy birthday, Nick and Gurr," and I didn't know what I was saying.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's what did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, listen. Hey, you know what? I know a Ku Klux Klan member who goes to church with black people. So I mean, hey, whatever.
Yeah, but I'm not a member of any organization, so I don't understand.
Yeah, listen, Hunter. Yeah, listen, Hunter. 2023, we hope to be butter free in 2023. Slingshot wants it in 2022, and I have a feeling Slingshot's going to get it in 2021 because he's. Dude, I can't get any phone calls about this. You know what I'm saying?
This could ruin me. Too many visits to my house could ruin my
Don't say it. Shh.
Yeah, sure. You're right.
How did you find out Botter's name? Well, again, no one found out Botter's name. All right? No one found out Botter's name. I didn't find out Botter's name. He didn't find out Botter's name.
Really?
Yeah.
I would beg to differ. This whole
pizza.
But I'm really looking some things up just right now.
Oh. You like seltzer, Slingshot?
The thing is, that's the name. Hello, Stephen. Oh no, Stephen. I don't get mad. I get even, Stephen.
Absolutely, Carolyn. Absolutely. Carolyn, keep all your incident reports.
You did this. And now, I'm going to go.
Oh, I gotta let the dogs out again.
Stephen, are you sure you didn't do this? Because I tell you what,
Let's go.
I got some stuff to do on my own.
Which box? Let's go over here. Come on. Let's go.
Your madness is sick, Botter. Or should I say, Stephen?
Oh, you want a cookie?
Stephen.
Oh, look what Daddy's got. Oh.
Don't worry, Stephen.
You and a cookie.
Don't worry at all.
Woo. Man, my fucking.
What am I gonna do about it? Exactly what I told you I was gonna do.
Butter, you just, dude. I'm telling you, man. You're ruining it for yourself. You're gonna get yourself fired, dude.
Could you end the stream so we can talk off stream?
Well, I'm gonna block this person. I think they've had enough time here.
You sent cops to my door. And I warned you, Botter. I warned you. Now? Oh boy.
Listen, man, just calm down. All right, I know what the conversation is gonna be like. You know what I'm gonna tell you. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry. You have to trust me, man. You have to. If you don't, I understand, and I'm just, I just, dude, I'm not gonna come to you later and be like, I told you so. You know, I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna say anything if something happens.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, say, hey, listen, man, I already told you, don't do that.
Okay.
Let them find this guy and and hey, maybe the guy's got money. Maybe you could sue the fuck out of him. I don't know.
He does have money. He's a sales associate. What surprises me is that this man has everything. Everything.
You want to change the subject?
Well, it just seems to me this guy has everything: a wife, kids, family. What would compel him to do things like this online?
I think it's because he can, and it's a game to him.
Yeah.
I mean, why does anyone do it? And it's got to be a compulsion. It's got to be like some kind of like kind of sick compulsion, like Tourette's or something like that. I believe that if this guy ever gets caught, that's what he's going to claim. PTSD or some fucking, social justice warrior fake fucking mental problems. Yeah, I know, but Jerry, the guys wants to get the bottom of this, and it's not going to stop. I'm telling you. With him,
if it doesn't stop, I'm not Dave. I am not Dave. And I can tell you, I am not Dave. And you're not freaking me out. I've been through worser than you.
No. Dude.
I have been thinking about coming and knocking at your door. I know where you are. But Dave talked me out of it. Dave?
And these people that say, "Oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal." It's a big deal. All right, it's a big deal. Maybe not to him, maybe to him right now, but whatever. You're gonna say, "Oh, you're gonna get used to it and fine, whatever." But the cops that are showing up to this guy's house, shown up to this guy's house, they're not having a good time.
And I'm not having a good time. And I told you, and I warned you, Botter. I warned you, Steve.
And for the record, this didn't happen until Bo Kraus gave out your name.
He did. You know something, Steve? I think you fucked with the wrong one. And I won't say anything more.
So I think Carolyn B has some good advice. All right. Keep a cool head. I know it's tough, but let the cops figure it out. Because, dude, I'm telling you right now, sometimes the cops are wrong, all right, and they don't realize it till later. It's because they got to keep investigating to make sure that they're not making a mistake. All right. Now you do something, or someone does something, not you. Somebody does something, all right, and it's not good regardless, man. Even if it is him, all right, you know what I mean? It's not good. Even if the guy is completely 100% guilty, I'm telling you, man, there's a right way to do this, and the right way to do it is relax, let them do it, let them figure it out.
We will see.
Is that really Tom? Yeah, exactly. Listen to Carolyn. Carolyn saying, "Don't catch it. Don't wind up catching a case over some loser." Yeah, you don't want this. You don't want this becoming an issue.
In the old days, I would have came down to his house and knocked his lights out. But
all right, but wait a second. Wait a second. Before you go any further, all right? You just told us a story about what happened to your father, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, the reason why that guy went over to your father's house and did what he did was because the guy was lied to.
Yeah.
All right. Just remember that. Just remember that.
And he does have kids, and and I'm not a younger guy anymore, so that's what he's lucky.
Hey, listen, man. Sometimes people, whatever, and stupid things happen. But, dude, I'm telling you,
I know.
does this guy have the right to now protect himself against you if you show up to his house?
Yes, but I wouldn't come to his house in a threatening way.
All right, but bro, you gotta. I wouldn't get involved. I wouldn't.
I'm not.
Wishbone, come here. Hold on, sorry.
And you talked me out of coming to Butters to Stephen's house.
Wishbone?
I'm not doing it.
Wishbone?
But I'm not a young guy anymore.
Oh my God! Wishbone has the worst butt mud ever.
I'm not going over to see him, Tom. When I was younger, I would have done something like that rash and stupid. I would have sent guys when I was younger.
Dude, look what Wishbone did in the bathroom. Look at this.
Ugh, dude.
That's not normal.
Oh boy.
God damn it, Wishbone. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Good thing I'm not. You mean Steven?
Wishbone. That was a humongous fucking shit. Oh my god.
So true, Sherry. So true.
Damn it. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, it was like a rocket, Dougie Smalls. I heard something spilling out into the bathroom. Then I went in there. I was like, "Oh my god, he was trapped in there. He was trapped in there. He was screaming." Fucking Wishbone. God damn it. It shot out. Oh, let me check out my Elio's pizza. Be right back.
Oh, we have pictures of him. Oh, we have so many pictures of Botter, don't we, Dave? So many pictures of Steven that it would be we know who you are, Steve.
Wishbone, you're not supposed to be doing that, bro. That was completely fucked up, man. Completely. Alright, well, listen, dude. You can't be talking to my supporters like that in here. I'm sorry.
This is just. I'm sorry if a troll feeds off this. I know that. But you're right. I don't know what to do yet. But
well, you know what happened, Dougie Smalls? I've been feeding them dry food for 2 days in a row. I usually mix up with wet and dry, and I think that's what happens. Why can't Noodles check his attendee list on who is here and perhaps authenticate and go from there? What do you mean? Attendee list? Where is that?
You got to do an attendee list, yeah.
Where is that?
I think you got to get that after the stream, I guess.
You know what, Sherry? I mean, Carolyn. I'm sorry. I don't want to download any apps to any of my devices. All right. I was trying to install a recorder today, and I thought to myself, I'm like, wait, I shouldn't do that because just in case this person has something like that. I don't download any kind of app on my phone. I don't even have a VPN.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say about any of this.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you like seltzer?
Seltzer water, not as much.
Dude,
if it's
if you could
flavored,
find
yes.
this, this is so good, man. The
Oh, yeah,
seltzer.
we have that here where I am. I do
So
have
good.
I have seltzer water in a can form.
I buy this for 80 cents. It used to be, no joke, dude. You were able to get these for 50 cents a fucking bottle at one time. 50 cents. Now they're up to 80. Yeah, no, I wouldn't download anything or anything like that, Carolyn. But I'm just saying, Carolyn, I'd rather not, install any kind of app on my devices. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. The police are fully aware of this channel and what's going on. So,
Well,
let them.
This proves that I'm no way connected to Botter in any way. As a matter of fact, I'm really angry at Botter. Or should I say Steve? You're right. I'm glad you talked me out of going to Florida.
Right. Hello?
Oh,
Oh, hey, what's up, Liz?
what's up, news?
No. Could this night be even worse?
Slingshot Warrior's upset. He just got swatted and a pizza sent.
Yo, send me the StreamYard. Send me the link.
No, Liz. This is a serious stream tonight.
Yes, I know, Noodles. I've been swatted before. I can help him.
Well, he can hear you right now. You're on the live stream right now.
Hey, Slingshot. It's Liz. How have you been?
All right.
He said, all right. He said, see you later, Liz.
Shut up.
Why don't you come to the live stream and talk to him in the chat?
Please.
No, I just wanted to say, does he know who swatted him?
Well, he thinks Botter did. Botter came in here and admitted to it, so.
Whoa. I'm so sorry.
Well, I got some phone calls to make of my own.
Like this happens. Did the whole SWAT team come?
No, I think it was just one cop.
Really? We have no picture of Steven. I think it's about time since I already outed the name.
All right, Liz, come by, all right?
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Good talk.
Just Tom is saying we have no pics of Steven. We do.
No, don't do it. Because what he's trying to do is he's trying to say that we think that this person's Steven, and you said the word Stephen Maxwell Elliott, now they can link the two and get you in trouble. Don't do that. Be right back. I'm gonna get my Helios.
Maybe Magda. Maybe. I don't care.
You all right, John?
Yeah. How's your day?
Good.
Want soda?
No, I'm all right.
You know, it's like, you gotta keep it better.
Okay.
No, I didn't know. What if
I don't know.
It says in the back.
Yeah? Keep it refrigerated? John, have you ever been in trouble with the law? John's never been in trouble with the law either.
Yeah, no, I've never been convicted of any crimes of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
Not as an adult. I juvenile. It's a different story.
Yeah, Carolyn. You think? It's bullshit, Magda. We are having fun. Who the fuck ruined my good time? This is what I was trying to tell you guys before. Every bit of entertainment's being. I'm gonna eat my pizza. I don't want shit.
Oh no, not again.
Hey, how's it going?
It's a prank.
Again.
Again.
Gotcha.
If you get a call, did you get a robotic call?
Now this is off the website. So.
Yeah, well, if it's off the website, it ain't me. Okay.
Gotcha.
It ain't me because I'll call direct.
Okay.
Tell them that you're not paying at the door. Tell them you only pay over the phone or whatever.
Yeah, I'll only pay over the phone.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry about that, man.
Okay.
They keep getting both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm not
I
gonna show
told
you.
them I would only pay over the phone. I would only order over the phone. Okay. Yeah, well, I replied to your comment, Sherry, on my channel. I replied to it.
All right, Tom, you're out of here. No one's gonna be talking to my guests like that.
And this is why I've been doing less live streams lately, you know, for this very reason. Not when I could do more edited content that's just as fun, you know.
Sorry, I'm eating my pizza.
How nice. See, you know, and I'm not used to this, and but
See, remember I told you all they want to do is see you freak out.
yep. But you know, I'm not freaking out. I stand strong. I only oh boy. What is this Boit?
And people call it the bottom of YouTube.
What did you say?
Bottom of YouTube.
Oh yeah. Fuck you. What the fuck did you say to me? I'm sorry. Fuck you. Look at what's on that. Look at the cat. Look at the chat.
The cat.
The chat.
Yeah, what did it say? Oh, it's gone, right?
No.
I blocked it. I thought I blocked it.
Something here.
Saying an error occurred. Try refreshing the page. Every single time I try to block this person. What the fuck does that mean?
fuck you. I'm sorry. That's it.
It's allowing me to put them in timeout. It's not allowing me to block them. That's weird. That's happened to a couple of fucking people who've commented. I don't know what that means, but guys, this is like the third time this has happened, where I go to try to block one of these accounts and it says that. What does that mean?
You didn't see it?
No. I'm saying when I tried blocking it, it said an error occurred.
I don't know. Sometimes it happens with you too. Yeah, that pissed me off. You know, I'm into women, and I would never rape anybody.
Oh. Oh, they were changing names?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which one do you talking to, Rita?
You know what? I gotta call Michelle K. She disappeared today. I tried pulling her up and being like, Michelle, it's all right. Like, relax.
No, that was low. What they just said. You know. Look, I don't rate. I'm a Christian. You know, I don't do anything wrong by nobody. Then you would be pleasantly surprised, Rita. Okay. You're right.
Hi, this is Michelle. You reached my voicemail. Please leave me a message.
She's not picking up. I don't know what the fuck's wrong.
Yeah. Bottom of the barrel.
Alright. Try to block that. I already blocked it.
I think we're done here, I guess. Can we talk when you end the stream?
Yeah, we'll on the stream now. I'll just stay on panel. If you want to stay on panel, or you want to
yeah, stay on panel, and we can go off air and we talk off air.
All right. But for the record, dude, I can't. You know, if we're gonna have this conversation, like I think we're gonna have.
I get you.
All right.
I'm sorry I got angry, but you know we went too far.
No, I understand.
Because something like that is just not.
Yeah, no, I'm not, dude. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not gonna get on your case about that at all. So.
I'm not used to someone saying something like that to me. No, man.
All right, guys. Listen, we'll be back maybe tomorrow or something. I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right. Bye.
See you, Sherry.
Totally confused. Can't get a date, but you're getting screwed. You're searching for a reason, a way to carry on, when everything is broken and everything is wrong. So you try to save the whales, you found a tree to kiss, gave a crippled child his dying wish. You're waiting for an answer, a message from above. You've always been a sucker, another fool in love. What's it all about? Pussy and money. I ain't trying to be cute, I ain't trying to be funny. Everybody lies about pussy and money.